Hello, everybody. It's Shonda with Bella Fitness. So today, let's talk a little bit about belly fat. Have you ever heard the term omentum? Well, omentum fat is just another official word for belly fat. I want you to take a tape measure. I want you to measure directly around your waist, right at your belly button. And I want you to text me, inbox me that number. The reason is because that is the number that you should be watching as opposed to the scale. If you are trying to lose weight, or if you have just gone to the doctor and gotten your physical exam and you have some things like maybe hypertension, high cholesterol, or maybe your good cholesterol, which is your HDL, is too low, all of these things can be indirectly related to the amount of belly fat that you have. So why is belly fat so dangerous? Let's talk a little bit about that. All right, so belly fat, think about where it's located. It's not located in your boobs. It's not located on your arms or your legs. That's called subcutaneous fat. That fat is not dangerous. It won't kill you. It's just not really all that attractive, and it just doesn't make you feel all that good. But it's not going to kill you. Visceral fat or omentum fat, belly fat, has the problem with it is that it does contribute directly to the disease processes such as hypertension, certain cancers, diabetes, all of those things. So belly fat is like a precursor to some of those illnesses because the toxins that are being spewed from the belly fat are going directly into your vital organs. And so it begins to create this inflammatory process in the body. So it's very, very imperative that you work on improving your belly fat. How do you do that? Do you think it's like with crunches or maybe the plank conditioning that we do? Absolutely not. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. And the only way to combat belly fat and to improve or to decrease the amount of fat you have in your belly is through diet and exercise. So your nutrition is going to be about 80 to 90% responsible for the way your body looks and feels and performs. So you've got to change that first. It is the hardest thing to do, is the food component. Cleaning up your nutrition takes time because a lot of times food is a mental thing for many of us. So the belly fat situation has to be corrected so that you are at a less risk for some of the diseases that I mentioned before. The good thing about turning around your eating and your nutrition and your exercise is that the belly does respond almost within days. So the bloodstream begins to clear up. It becomes the toxicity of everything that you're doing and within that belly fat component in the body begins to get really better, but you won't see it. It's not an outside thing, but your body is really beginning to change. So begin to do the work to improve your belly fat composition. So what should your belly measurements be? If you are a man, your belly measurement, the circumference here should be no greater than 36 inches. I always tell my clients for aesthetics and symmetry and things like that, it just depends on your body type, your height, what your goals are, and all of that. So that 36 is relative, but you definitely don't want it to be greater than 36 inches. For ladies, 34 inches or less. But for most of us, it needs to be under 30. If you're a woman, if you have an average body type, okay? So think about those numbers. Let me know where you are. Let me know what your numbers look like and what you plan to do to kind of change that. I mean, we want you to have a greater quality of life. So stop staring at the scale every morning. I recommend you getting on the scale once a month. If you're one of my clients, I'll do the looking for you. The scale can totally be the devil initially, so stay away from the scale, but monitor your belly measurement. That is a greater indicator of what's going on internally than what's going on with the scale, because the body takes so much time to drop weight as we're building muscle. There's a lot that has to happen within the first 90 days of starting to get healthy in that whole working out component. So that's why I suggest the scale is not the best indicator of your health and your improvements. So, but directly we can see a correlation between your internal health improving when we check your body fat and your belly fat and keep that as one of your priorities. All right, guys, I hope this information has been helpful today. I will see you the next time. Thank you so much for listening.